there's rumors and news, comedy, action, drama, and tunes, movies, shows, music, and lines. Grab your seat, it's almost time. Get your candy, get your soda and your snacks. Pop culture talk is what's on tap. Flashback, soundtrack, stories with heart. The drive-in's where the magic starts. From matinees to midnight shows, the curtain rises, here we go. Welcome to the drive-in, the show's about to start. It's the drive-in.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the drive-in. I am your host, T-Bone, and I'm coming in to bring you the best updates in the world of movies, music, TV shows, and reaction videos, pop culture. Today, we're going over an old movie, Pulp of Fiction. Then I'll look into next week as we look at Natural Born Killers for our season finale. So let's not spoil the fun and let's get into it as the drive-in starts now. Today, I have my lovely co-host, The Riz. How
Hi.
are you?
Good. How are you?
I am lovely. Next, we have a very, very special guest, Mad Stork. Hello, sir.
Yo, what's up?
And we also have Taylor Lorenzo's ex-wife pressing the buttons in the background. Hello, dear.
Hi, guys.
Stork, exactly who are you and where can the people find you?
I'm just a guy. You could find me on X at MadStork91. That's fine.
Thank you so much, sir. Riz, who are you and where can the people find you?
I'm Riz, also known as Sarah Ristonko, also known as Sarah Ristino.
Oh, yeah?
That's the phonetical spelling of my last name.
Oh, yeah?
You'll never know how it's spelled in real life because I'm never going to tell you. And that's my X account, where I do very little.
Very, very, very little. But you know what? I did hear that your mom thinks you're funny or something like that.
She thinks I'm funny, yes, but only on TikTok.
Only on TikTok. Okay, no, that's fine. And
Twitter is not a place for comedy. Twitter is a place for throwing feces at other human beings.
True.
Thank you so much, Taylor. Exactly who are you and where can the people find you?
Oh, I don't know why anybody would want to find me, but if you are such a sick, sad individual, you can find me on Twitter at Taylor Lorenz EX.
Well,
and
thank
T-Bone,
you.
Where can people find you?
I am T_bone322 on the Twitters, guys. If you would like to go find me. Now, I did have some facial hair in that photo, but I have yet
Who are
shaved
you?
it all off. Honestly, I am T-Bone, and I will never let you forget who I am.
T-Bone, I'm not really a facial hair enjoyer, obviously, but I think this is fire. I think you should keep this.
The difference is honestly
You look like a
astonishing.
magician.
Oh yeah, thank you
or like
so much.
a pickup artist,
or both. Come on now. Stork, exactly. Did you do anything fun this past weekend, sir?
I went and saw Morgan Freeman's thing at a symphonic theater. Not too well. I mean, it's a couple of hours away from where I live, but yeah, no, I went to go see his whole thing. It's a blues thing he put on yesterday. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
He didn't play though. He did sing at the end, but it was like part of like an intro
Morgan Freeman,
to a song.
you mean the guy who's like 80 years old?
He's 88 years old, but the blonde woman that he is dating at the moment, I think, is in her 50s. So there's that.
Stork, did you want to share what you shared with me about that?
Oh yeah, you can share that picture if you want.
Oh, I don't have it handy, but why don't you just tell us a little story?
Well, he owns a blues club called Ground Zero.
Okay.
And so he's putting together a tour essentially across the country, and they're great musicians. The people who are playing in this, like I'm not going to hate on them at all. Like they did a phenomenal job, and it was great. It was really good music. But he was sitting over in his box seat checking his phone basically for the last like 30 minutes of the show, maybe like
Wow.
40 minutes.
There
and
we
so,
go.
yeah, there we go. And
Okay.
so that's the woman or whatever that he's seeing right there next to him, and that's his producer partner in front of him. Everybody's enjoying the show, right? But
Yeah.
he had his phone up probably, I don't know, again, probably 20, 30 minutes into the thing. And Taylor messaged me and whatnot. If you've seen something 100 times, you probably don't want to like sit there and watch it again kind of thing. So
no,
he's
that's
probably
completely
sat
understandable.
through so
That's
many
understandable.
rehearsals.
That's
But yeah,
understandable.
no, that's, I'm just sitting, my wife's like, don't take a picture. I'm like,
Have to.
nah, I'm taking a picture.
You know, what would have been funny is if you left your flash on and then he looked up and saw you doing it.
Yeah, well, I figured I had a
Then
pretty
you
good
probably
thing
would have
on
been
that.
kicked out. Yeah.
That would have been, yeah. Well, I mean, it was like the last song or whatever. I finally took the picture, but it was funny. Now he gave a talk before the show kind of thing, and it was pretty good. Everybody enjoyed it, but I was kind of expecting him to play a little bit, and a couple of people made comments about it on the way out the door. By the end, like he didn't play or sing at all, and he actually is a really good blues musician. That's not something a lot of people know, and but he's also 88. You know what I mean? Not everybody
you gotta kind of give people like that leeway, like they're old.
Yeah,
they've already lived a life. Come on now, let them be.
Look. Some people are doing the Snoop Dogg tour. Okay, some people are just collecting all of the side quests before they finish the round.
You gotta collect the side quests before you reach the final level. Come on now.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman just downloaded the music DLC, and that's what he's really focusing on. It's fine.
Yeah.
So
check that out. But guys, for those who don't know, we have a Discord where all the magic of the drive-in happens. If you want to be a podcast host, producer, researcher, or writer for us, this is the only place where you can be a part of the fastest growing podcast community on Rumble. Also, check out our website where the drive-in is part of the Rise of Middle America podcast network. That's Roma Nation Network, guys. That is riseofmiddleamerica.com. This is where you can find our most recent news, rants, and deep dives, as well as upcoming events that you guys honestly do not want to miss. Guess what?
What?
We got merch. Coming up in season 2, we are going to have the final drive-in hat and the drive-in t-shirt, guys. But I'm really, really excited because we got the Samuel L. Jackson t-shirt, and it's from the movie that we're going over today, Pulp Fiction. So guys, go get your merch.
That looks like a Star Wars Samuel L. Jackson.
No, it's not. Be quiet. Literally be quiet, Riz. Get out of here.
Fine. I don't
guys,
have to.
And honestly, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on Twitters at Roma Nation and help make us the #1 podcast on Rumble.
I don't believe the shirt T-Bone is referencing is currently available, so
dang it.
You'll have to talk to him about buying it off of him.
You have to buy it from him.
I will say that this merch store is starting to make me rethink a lot of merch stores, like things that I see online, because I've seen some of this merch like in person. And I'm not saying those pictures are bad, but the merch looks better in person than it does on the website.
It truly does.
Like I've seen your hats, I've seen people's shirts and stuff, and I'm like, it's not. So now I'm rethinking all the times that I didn't buy something because it was just like,
Well, guys, how about we start off with our very, very first segment called Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down. What do you think, guys?
I think that's a good idea. I really want to start it.
All right, Taylor, roll that bump. All right, guys. So we're going over a thumbs up, thumbs down. Well, our very, very first segment, and we are going over a Pulp of Fiction. So, Taylor, play that trailer.
It's playing.
It's playing. It's playing already.
See that scroll? The information about the movie is scrolling by.
Literally can't even see any scrolling. There's nothing going on. Okay,
that
so
was Bruce Willis.
I just saw Bruce Willis just kiss somebody. John Travolta.
I think that was someone else.
Samuel L. Jackson. Who else?
It's going by too quickly.
It is going way too quick.
Uma Thurman's feet.
This is not sped up. What's the problem?
I literally watch stuff on like 2 times speed, and I can't even see this. Loyalty. who didn't this guy Vincent die or something? Like he gets shot up or something? by
Don't
Butch
spoil
or-
the
I don't
movie,
know.
T-Bone.
I don't even know. And then like
Did
I see him
Riz
like
not
10
years
watch
minutes
old.
the
later.
movie?
I see him 10
I've
minutes
seen
later
it.
in the movie, and I'm just like, wait, am I
I'm just
confused? All right, no, that's
Trying
fine.
to respect our audience. Unlike T-Bone, T-Bone has no respect for our audience. Every
This
episode,
This
episode
movie
you
came
spoil.
out in the 80s.
No. It's like
Look,
94.
All I'm saying is the movie Neverending Story ended, and that was the biggest spoiler ever, and they ruined the movie for me. And so, T-Bone, what you're doing here is spoiling the movie for people.
I don't think you understood the ending of Neverending
Year-old
Story.
movie, dude, get out of here.
I understood Nora Mora,
that
whatever
was a
her
great
name was
scene.
at the end.
That was an
pretty sure
unfortunate pause.
That was it. That was
It's
a great
real,
scene.
so it doesn't
Whoa,
end.
okay, Marilyn Monroe. Okay, Marilyn Monroe. Okay. There's,
But there's
a
only
hand
one
cannon in the
Marilyn
bathroom.
Monroe,
Why didn't
not
you
three.
tell me about that? I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't get going. Yeah, Uma Thurman.
Girls
okay,
that
Uma
have
Thurman.
girls that have bangs like
Oh.
that are really brave.
They are. My
When
sister
it's
has
like
bangs
cut
like that.
Or
straight
psychotic.
across,
My sister has bangs like that.
that shows strong will
I mean,
and
like,
personality.
Dude, she was a model for like a little bit. So just
oh,
like,
hell
come on
yeah.
now.
Get.
Come on now.
I thought that was the dude
Oh,
from
Christopher
The Big
Walken.
Lebowski.
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was a weird
now,
scene.
I'm giving
That
it
was
to you.
such a weird scene. But like I understand why it was in the movie, you know. Just
Never trust a used watch.
never trust a used watch. Bro, how does man miss, bro? He looks at both of them and he's just like, yeah, no, we're fine. Bang, bang, bro. Like,
If
come
Because
you
on.
he doesn't
actually
train.
If
That's why you gotta
actually look
train.
at the trajectory, they shouldn't have missed. Like, they should have hit Jules.
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. And like, I love this. Like, the ending of the movie literally was like the beginning of the movie. And he was, oh my gosh. Oh, I've never seen this a day in my life until today. And it was honestly, I'm excited. All right, guys, I'm really, really excited to get started with who exactly was in this movie. So let's pull up the IMDb page of who was in this movie, guys. Starting us off, playing Vincent Vega is John Travolta. I mean,
Egghead.
coming off of Grease. What, he did Grease and then he did this movie or something like that?
No.
No?
I'm pretty sure there was at least one between there because he also did Look Who's Talking, which is like one of the like down like points of his career because it just ended up crashing it. But this was the first time he danced since Grease.
Oh, dude,
Grease
this was a good
was-
time.
Grease was
Yeah.
1978. Quite a stretch between this and that.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure he did Saturday Night Fever between Grease and this. Didn't he?
Who knows? Who cares? Not
I
Tito.
mean, you can go
But
to filmography.
what I will
but
say,
I'm
who
pretty sure.
else is in this movie, guys? It is Uma Thurman, the woman who plays Kill Bill or like a lot of other things. But she plays Mia Wallace in this particular movie, and I will have to say, I mean, she like ODs in like this one scene, and then there's like these people like they have to give her this drip or whatever adrenaline rush, and then
Shot.
it was yeah. Is that like true? Is that, does an adrenaline shot look like that?
From what I understand, that was how they did it back then. I don't think they do it the same way these days, but I'm not a medical expert. Always consult your doctors. Please don't shoot your friends up through your breastplate.
I mean, I think they'd probably Narcan you first nowadays.
Dude, I'm sure they
Really?
do all kinds of things before they actually shoot that thing up.
I
I
been
saw that
Narcan.
scene. I saw that scene, and I'm just like, dude, that's a really big needle, bro. That's
Yeah, they filmed
scary.
it in reverse, though. That's how they got all that done.
I figured.
Yeah.
Very
I
cool.
figured. I figured.
Guess who else was in this movie?
was in this movie? Riz?
Samuel L. Jackson, which is confusing because there are two L's.
Fury is in this movie. The also, what's his name? Master.
Window.
What's his
Windu.
Master Windu.
Mace Windu. And
That's
I'm
how
not
he
even a
dies.
Star Wars person. What the heck, T-Bone?
Slick is going to slap
I'm
you for
sorry,
this.
bro.
I'm just going to
Yes.
throw that out there.
Shout out to
No.
Slick.
You
Yo,
know who's
shout out
also in
Slick.
this movie?
Who else is in this movie?
Steve Buscemi.
Really?
Oh my gosh, is he really?
You
Yeah.
didn't put him on this list.
No, there's
See,
a lot of
well-
people that aren't on this list that I was like,
You know
nah.
what? You know what? Okay, fine. Riz, who else is in this movie? Talk to me.
Bruce Willis. That's the Latin pronunciation.
Bruce Willis, bro. I feel so
Butch
bad for
Coolidge.
Bruce. I feel so bad
What?
for Bruce because like he kind of is like, you know,
Oh yeah, he doesn't know he was
Alzheimer's
ever
or something.
famous.
He has dementia at the moment or
Yeah.
something. Like this man is like he doesn't even remember he was in any
Oh,
movie.
he's
He doesn't
cooked.
even know he was an actor or something.
He
Like
is
this dude's cooked. I feel so
Sad.
bad for him, bro.
So on that list that you guys like, whatever, Paul Calderon is actually a fairly big name, and he
Oh, yeah,
was
he's
actually
Paul.
supposed. He was one of the guys that was supposed to play Jules before they selected Samuel L. Jackson.
Interesting.
So he's
Huh.
he's like an actual actor, like in of his own right, kind of thing. Angela Jones, which plays the French woman who drives the I don't want to get too far into the story right now, but she's like a big French actress, and the whole reason that she got into this movie was because Tarantino probably met her when he was living in Amsterdam when he wrote Pulp Fiction. Other people will be like Peter Green, who's like one of the top character actors. He plays the interesting guy in a police uniform at one point in this movie. Who's the
Oh
only
my gosh. Oh yeah. What's his name?
Zed. His name's
Zed.
Zed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I kind of was really happy to see that
Yeah.
scene go how it went at the end of it because I
Do you know what?
wasn't
Do you know what other
expecting-
movie he did the same year as this movie though?
which one?
The Mask. The one with Jim Carrey. He plays the main
Mask?
bad guy in The Mask. So he went
Nice.
from like this role to like The Mask.
I thought
The
he looked
same year,
familiar. I thought he
Oh.
looked familiar.
Yeah.
Um,
He's one of the big like character actors, man. He's been in a lot of movies, like a
Huh.
lot of movies, man.
So
Steve-
next, what?
Oh, go ahead.
Who? I was just gonna say next we got that Vin Rams guy. You know,
Vin Rams.
Marcellus Wallace. That
Yep.
dude. Okay, so that's the scene you're talking about. Marcellus Wallace, you know, and
Yeah,
Bruce
yeah.
Willis. They're in that scene with Zed and
Mhm.
whatever dude, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So, as a man, just I understand where Marcellus or Vin Rams is just like, you're leaving and we're not going to talk about this ever. And I'm just like, yeah, even though you want to kill him, I can understand that. But like I don't know if it was like out of respect or anything, but like he was just like, you're going to go your way and I'm going to take a blowtorch and I'm going to go medieval on this man. And I was just like, you know what?
But they Chekhov
Yes.
gunned this though, man. They
They what?
did this because it was okay. So in movies, you have the concept of the Chekhov's gun, which is you don't show the gun unless you're going to fire the gun. And so
Okay.
if you remember way back at the beginning of the movie with Jules talking in the scene or whatever, before he gets into the whole Ezekiel 20, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yeah, we're
He
going to
looks-
talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks at Brett and he's like, "Does he look like a?" And he goes through all that. He goes, "Then why'd you try to?" I'm like, "Yeah, Marcellus Wallace doesn't like to be by anybody but Mrs. Wallace."
Stork,
And so, yeah,
do I look like a bitch?
I don't know. I don't even know. Can I cuss on this show or not? Like, I'm
No,
Oh,
we try not to.
kinda.
My pastor watches this show, but we
Okay.
try not to. But like you are quoting the movie, so like
I'm trying not to.
I will. We are also also on like YouTube's and stuff. So like,
I
try
try
to
to
keep
keep it to a minimum. I try to
but
censor
you're
myself,
quoting,
but you get
you're
it.
quoting something. So like, you
But-
kind of
but-
can't
but
not
literally-
quote, like you're quoting the quote.
The
You know?
answer to your question, Stork, is not no.
Okay, not no. Oh yeah. But he says, but why did you try to him like a? And he doesn't like to be by anybody but Mrs. Wallace, and so he Chekhov gunned that moment from the beginning of the movie to that scene. He literally did it, and not a lot of people
Okay.
pick up on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind
Okay.
of one of those weird things. There's a lot of stuff I can tell you about this movie, man.
I will say also like the wolf, that scene, Mr. Winston Wolf or whatever, played by Harvey Keitel or whatever.
Keitel,
Yo.
yeah. Do you know why he's in this movie?
Talk to me. Talk to T-Bone.
So he was one of the main producers or guys who pushed to get Reservoir Dogs, which was the big like movie that like put Tarantino on the scene, made him like the auteur director that everybody wanted to work with. And Harvey Keitel essentially is in this thing. He only showed up for filming for like 2 days, and that was it.
Oh yeah, because he's just like, I need this done, I need this done, I need this done. I was just like, all right, son. And then Vincent's just like, oh, don't talk to me like a bitch. And I'm just like,
there's kind of a meta joke there though, that he basically showed up and did it because he was curt because time was a factor.
Are you serious?
The whole thing is he was filming the thing in 2 days, or I think it was less than 2 days. So he did it because time was a factor and he was in and out filming the scene.
That's even funnier. Even funnier.
Interestingly enough, do you know who directed that scene with Quentin Tarantino playing that during that time?
Talk to me.
It was the guy who did The Mandalorian and also did the Desperado movies. That for whatever reason his name is just, but it is.
We're actually going to be going over the Desperado films.
I wish I could
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez, the same guy who did he did oh god, it's really killing me. With George Clooney. No, From Dusk Till Dawn. And when he did From Dusk Till Dawn, Quentin Tarantino co-wrote that around the same time. And all of this is because they basically did a small film kind of thing. It's called 4 Rooms, which is kind of how all they got together and did a whole bunch of stuff. Which
I saw that.
It's not like it's a movie that you kind of got to watch, but you don't really want to review because it's basically 4 short films collected together in a movie.
Yeah,
so
and it all kind of comes together at the end.
Yeah. It does.
Like Tarantino was hot S in the mid '90s. There was a minute where it's just every time you turn around, he had something new coming out.
Yep. And so what you really want to do is look into that. But anyhow, that is his whole thing. He became lifelong friends with Robert Rodriguez at that point, and then he co-directed, wrote a whole bunch of stuff that Robert Rodriguez did. Robert Rodriguez, either co-directed or kind of snuck in and directed a few scenes here and there. And so lifelong friendship essentially between those two guys. But it started at the 4 Rooms, and then Robert Rodriguez shot that scene. Any scene you see Quentin Tarantino on screen in this film, he directed. So the whole situation with him.
Oh yeah, that scene was insane.
The whole Bonnie thing, the whole Bonnie situation. What do you guys look like? You look like 2 dorks. Your clothes. Anyhow, I'm not going to quote that, quote unquote.
All right. Riz, talk to me about who the beginning and the end villain were in this movie. Pumpkin and Honey Bunny.
That's going to be Tim Roth.
Tim Roth? Ooh.
Tim.
Yo, he got to play Abomination in the Marvel MCU, and shout out to him because he went from playing this to playing Abomination. Come on now.
I love that T-Bone's reference for Tim Roth is Abomination, and not any one of the dozens of other movies that this guy's done. Is an acting legend.
I'm sorry. I do superheroes, and you don't like anybody I don't think this Harvey guy was a superhero. Bruce Willis was that one.
I'll tell you what. For you real quick. I'll just do this real quick. Okay.
What happened?
All right. Quentin Tarantino's latest thing was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. John Travolta's basically been in a bunch of B movies that haven't gone anywhere. Samuel L. Jackson's last biggest thing on the scene was probably the hitman's bodyguard's wife. Uma Thurman has not been on a lot, but her daughter has actually been in upcoming things since she starred in Stranger Things and other things. Bruce Willis has obviously dropped out, but he released AI, all of the videos of things. With the Tim Roth, probably latest big thing is the Abomination thing in the Marvel universe, but he has been in other things. Christopher Walken's latest thing would be Dune. Harvey Keitel is just producing. That dude's retired. Vin Rames, I think,
Christopher Walken. He's I can't do his voice, but he is.
I want to say Vin Rames passed away recently.
Who?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, hold on. No. Vin Rames isn't the guy who died.
No. It's the other bigger guy.
It's he was like big during that time.
I forget.
I always confuse them too. Anyhow, but yeah.
I know they're two different people. I
know they're two. I always forget. But anyhow, Vin Rames was what was it, last Friday or whatever? He was like, "It's my bug now." I think that was him, right?
Debo.
Wow, what happened?
No, that's the character from Friday.
Tebow?
Was it around the same time?
I'm looking.
Oh,
Friday was definitely around the time, but I'm not sure if that was Ving in that or not. I'm looking.
Well, while she's looking, I got a question for you.
Yeah. What's up?
So this film revived John Travolta's career and made Samuel L. Jackson a star, right?
No.
So how do their performances stand out, and do you think they have the same impact in the movie if it was released today?
Ving Rhames was not Debo in Friday.
No, he wasn't. Who am I thinking of? It's Tim Lister?
I don't know.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, what do you think about the question, though, Stork?
Oh, no. If they were doing it again today, I can almost promise you that Tarantino would put John Travolta in this movie again, hands down, because he believes in him as an actor. I don't understand why, but he does believe in him as an actor. And Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, so the role of Jules was originally supposed to be played by Quentin Tarantino when he wrote it, but then he rewrote it because they wanted to get somebody else to play him. That's when what's his name was supposed to be Paul Calderon, which is a good actor in his own right. And he finally met Samuel L. Jackson when he flew into L.A. and it was done at that point. That's when those dudes finally hooked up and started being creative together. So I don't think that if those people were the same today as they were then in the context of this movie, I think it would have been fine. They would have been cast in a heartbeat. Bruce Willis, on the other hand, he actually begged for this part. That's also not something a lot of people know.
He did, yeah. No, from what I heard, he wanted to play Jules.
Yeah.
And then Tarantino was just like, "Yeah, read it while playing Butch."
Yeah.
Bruce was just like, "All right, fine."
A lot of people don't know this about Bruce Willis, but he's like the anti-acting actor. Like he's like people who are acting or too far up their own butt kind of thing. Huh. And so he worked as a bartender or something in New York, like just kind of near Broadway. So all of these Broadway people would come.
What about
up
butts?
And he got to know. What's that?
Continue. You're fine.
Oh, sorry. And so he essentially is not a method actor. He's kind of like, it's a serious craft, but we don't have to be this serious about it kind of thing. And so it's funny.
So Pulp Fiction is often credited with reshaping pop culture, from its dialogue to its soundtrack. What's one way you saw its influence in the years after its release? Like other films and music.
Taika Waititi would not exist if Pulp Fiction didn't exist.
That I would 100% agree with you, sir.
All of the writing thing that what's his name did for Buffy the Vampire Slayer back in the day wouldn't exist if Pulp Fiction didn't exist.
Do you feel like any of these elements like are dated or like outdated, or like do you still think like some of them are fresh?
Some of them are still fresh. The bad part about it is what's the guy's name who started the MCU? Well, I can't think of his name because he got Me Too'd, and now he's like Whedon, Joss Whedon.
Oh, Joss Whedon.
Yeah, Joss Whedon's humor and all of that stuff, which is now known as the Marvel humor, wouldn't exist if Pulp Fiction wasn't a thing, because the dialogue between Vince and Jules basically. I will say, I literally, because I told my wife I was going to do this and talk about this movie, the dynamic between Jules and Vince is literally me and my best friend's like relationship. And he's black too, and he is more spiritual than I. So when I say that the dynamic between the two of us is exactly the same as between the two, it is almost comical. I don't know how other people have not noticed this before, but he literally watched this movie for the first time ever back in like I want to say it was like 2016, 2017. He never watched it kind of thing. And he is that kind of like a Bible thumping, I am not going to watch any, and good on him for it. But we literally have that dynamic between us. And so when he finally watched this movie for the first time in 2016, 2017, something like that, he literally called me and was like, "Hey, like," and I was like, "Yeah, I've always thought that it was funny, but like I never told anybody about it, kind of thing. And I told my wife, and she goes, "Yeah, yeah, exactly." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." Anyhow, but yeah, no, I think the writing, the dialogue, all of that stuff that existed between those two characters wouldn't have been possible to pursue, because if you go to any movie before Pulp Fiction, really before what was it, True Romance, which was Tarantino's first blockbuster hit that he wrote, I think that's his first credited writing gig, was True Romance. If you go before that movie, you won't see writing like this. Like, go back and watch like a 1950s film, like with what's his name, James Dean or whatever. Yeah, go back and watch a film with James Dean. Dialogue wasn't written like this. It just wasn't. Pop culture stuff did not exist like this.
You're right. You're right. So Riz, I got a question for you about that dialogue. So Tarantino's known for his dialogue, you know, and his like heavy scenes and genre blending. What's a moment in Pulp Fiction where his style like really shines, and how does it compare to his later films that you've seen?
Thank you for that question, T-Bone. Right now, the only thing that's playing in my head is Watch.
Watch what?
Okay?
Watch what? What? Oh, The Watch! Oh my gosh! Oh, okay. Can we talk about The Watch?
I told you not to trust the used watch.
Okay, Christopher Walken, he goes, so your father and I, we were in this POW, and we were very, very good friends, and he was telling me about you, Butch, and this watch.
Did you notice something about that, though, T-Bone?
What happened?
The first half of that dialogue isn't done as the normal Christopher Walken. That is his normal cadence. He didn't enter Christopher Walken mode until the second half of that. So if you go back and rewatch that scene, the whole first part of that, when he's discussing like his dad before his interaction with his dad, like the history of the watch before up to the point where he enters it, is non-Christopher Walken like speech. It's not like he's talking about his granddad like this the whole time. No, he's not doing it. And then when he finally gets to the part where he's like with his dad, he's like, "Well, your dad, when he was shot down, he was like, he'd be damned if some guy wasn't getting." He basically switches. What's that?
He remembered that he's Christopher Walken.
He did, like literally halfway through that dialogue.
Halfway through the fucking scene,
he literally switches the Christopher Walken on, and he's like, "Your dad, he was shot down." It's like, and from that point on, he is Christopher Walken. But the whole first part that is before that, he's
oh my gosh, I do remember like his cadence, and I'm like, I don't remember his cadence in the beginning of that scene, but like now that you say it, I'm just like, oh no, that makes more sense now.
Go watch it. It's wonderful, the whole thing. Like there's so much more I could talk about with that. But yeah. I'm trying to like keep my like Tarantino love like down, but I love Tarantino as a director. It is literally he is probably the first director that I ever looked at and was like, that's filmmaking. I love this. I want this to be more, because it literally defined the millennial generation. It did. Everything he did defined the millennial generation in terms of film.
So guys, this is a question for both of you. What's a scene or a line of dialogue that really stuck with you, and why do you think it was so iconic? An example I'll give you, Ezekiel 25:17, that monologue, or the dance scene, or like the adrenaline shot that we were talking about, what scene or bit of dialogue, really stuck with you guys?
The whole thing. You go first, because the whole thing. I don't have an answer for any of it. I can literally. I've seen this movie too many times. You go ahead, Riz. Go ahead.
I would like to go back to the topic of the watch, and in particular, Bruce Willis's character, his reaction to his girlfriend misplacing this watch is such a red flag. Like, sir, you are not ready to be in a relationship.
That's the red flag. It's not the trying to get one over on the mobsters so that you can make out with a bunch of money as you move back to Knoxville,
That's
Tennessee.
Also a red flag, but in the context of a relationship, he was not ready for one.
Interesting point. There are a lot
Yes.
of small things in this movie, from the music to other things, and I'm sure we'll get in and talk about it. But did you know that Quentin Tarantino was born in Tennessee?
No.
No, it's just kind of an interesting thing. But anyhow, yeah, no, his reaction to it is basically communist colored red flag. Yes.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so, Riz, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So as being closer to my age than Stork. Sorry, Stork, you're a little bit older than us.
Okay.
Do you think Pulp Fiction is still reasonable with like younger audiences, like if they were to discover it today, or do you think it's like
Yeah.
not so good?
Especially since our generation has more of an attention span issue, Pulp Fiction just keeps feeding you more and more and more, so you can't really get bored when you're watching it. And I think there have been modern movies that have tried to recreate what Pulp Fiction did, and they missed the mark.
Why is it
It's
called
also
Pulp
worth
Fiction?
mentioning we have a
That's a good-
reoccurring problem on this show where T-Bone doesn't enjoy anything that was created before he was born.
Huh? Wait, you're telling me that I didn't enjoy this movie? Dog, this, like...
No, I didn't say that, but that's...
I got a
They
question
had
for you.
a scene in this movie that I absolutely did really, really do like, and I'm not going to say because it's just going to... No.
I got a question for you, T-Bone. Why is it called Pulp Fiction?
Because so let me tell you. So Quentin Tarantino, he really, really loves orange juice, right? So like when he drinks his orange juice, he has pulp in it, right?
Dude,
So, like,
I do the heavy pulp too. It's the best. I don't really drink orange juice right now because I'm trying to be
I love
skinny.
the heavy pulp. Okay, so as I was saying, Quentin Tarantino loves the heavy pulp, right? Orange juice. So like he was drinking it the one day, and he's like, pulp. I gotta make a movie, but like, what's another name, like a fictional movie? Pulp Fiction. Oh, there we go. Boom, jackpot.
No, I wish I had it written down somewhere or something, but literally.
How close is T-Bone? Wait. How close is T-Bone now?
I don't know the
Very
answer,
not.
but I don't think you're close.
No. First off, did you know there is a Pulp
99%
Fiction novel in the movie?
Who?
There's a Pulp Fiction novel in the movie.
I don't think so.
There literally is. The book that
No.
John Travolta's character is reading is called Modesty Blasé.
Huh?
It's a Pulp Fiction spy thriller from like early 1900s.
Okay.
So the
I don't
point
get it.
that he was making essentially in it is that movies are no more pulp than any of those other things that used to be written. And literally, like, just the concept of the whole movie, the way that it's thrown together, like, there is something else that I'll point out in a second, but the whole concept or whatever, they threw the movie together with all of these different threads, and there wasn't really any form to any of it. Yeah, that's great. But neither was fiction, basically, in the early 1900s, before what's his name came in and redid basically the novel serialization and whatnot. It's before, oh, what's his name, who wrote Conan, that I'm going to be mad that I can't think of his name right now because he's a Texan. But basically, that guy came through and started writing novels, and then everybody tried to copy him. Everybody called that pulp, but that wasn't really pulp. Pulp was what was basically dime store novels back in the day that was being written. And so it wasn't Conan Doyle. Now it's going to bother me. I'm going to have to Google in a second what this guy's name was. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, it just, he literally was referencing the fact that every generation calls something pulp, and this generation's pulp is essentially TikTok. It's like
That is
Socrates.
right.
Is it the Socrates or quote or whatever that basically talks about how the young generation is corrupted and immoral, and we have to have a return back to things? It's literally that old. The complaint about the younger generation is literally going back to the time of like Plato or Socrates.
Okay.
I mean, that's what the joke is about, though.
Story.
Anyhow.
So what was your first reaction to Pulp Fiction when you first saw it? Many years ago. So how do you think it like holds up for someone like me for watching it for the first time? In 2025.
It was probably my favorite movie for a long time. It still is
Yeah.
one of my wife's favorite movies. That's probably the best like reaction I had to it, kind of thing. But I watched it back in the day when movies would be on like on satellite kind of thing coming in, because that's basically what I watch like a lot of times. So
You
like
didn't go to the
you just
movie theaters like everybody else?
I didn't watch
What?
the movie theaters in '94, man. What was I even doing in '94?
That's a good question. You were alive. T-Bone wasn't.
Was it? How old was I?
I don't know. You're literally like not as old as Brian, but pretty old.
I mean, I know how old I was. I wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have been near a theater at that time.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay.
Sorry.
So the soundtrack with songs like Mary Shu and You Can Never Tell. So they're iconic, you know.
Do you know who Quentin Tarantino's stepfather is?
Someone Tarantino? I don't know.
No, one, I don't think that's his name. I think Tarantino is actually his mom's last name, because the history there, I believe, is his mother moved to California, met a guy, got married, got pregnant, got a divorce, moved back to Tennessee, had the kid, and then moved back to California. Anyhow, the stepdad or whatever is a musician. And so the reason that this is actually a big deal is a lot of the musicians of these people that are in Tarantino movies, like either him or his stepdad would have known essentially when the music was being released. And the intro song is Dick Dale. And so that was like the surfer rock and everything. But the name of the song is Misirlou, which is actually a like an Arabic folk song or whatever that was redone into surfer rock.
Okay, but like how does the music shape the vibe of the movie? You know,
it literally puts, okay, so the beginning of the movie starts with Misirlou, right? Which is like the California rock from Dick Dale, which is basically Vincent's character. And then it goes into Jungle Monkey or whatever, like Getting On, which is Jules, and then you have Vincent. So literally the two songs that start at the beginning of the movie are setting a vibe for the two characters you're about to enjoy on the entire movie.
Okay.
Like it's going with one like a funky like Jerry curl kind of thing. By the way, he was supposed to have an afro, but he ended up having a Jerry curl. Long story with that one. So he ended up going with a Jerry curl or whatever it was, which was kind of like a vibe and whatnot. And then you had the Dick Dale surfer rock kind of heroin kind of thing going in there with the two things. And then that is your introduction to the movie once you actually get to the two characters there. So when music throughout the whole movie is setting a tone. And actually, it's a good time to talk about it. Butch, when Butch is in the car later, after he kills Vincent, right? And spoiler, after he takes care of the problem in his apartment, he's driving along and he goes, "That's how you're gonna get through it or whatever. They're gonna keep underestimating you." And then he starts singing this song, which is playing solitary till dawn with a deck of 51. Don't tell me I have nothing to do. But the song or whatever, if you listen to the lyrics, is about essentially how he's doing pointless things, how everything that he's done so far is nothing, basically. And then he runs into Marcel Wallace and, you know, everything that takes place with that. So the whole thing is basically saying everything you've done to this point in the movie is pointless. Go back and watch it. It's literally like the soundscape of Tarantino movies is fantastic.
So one part that I really did like, honestly, is when they're talking about what is an act of God, you know, and they say when he makes the impossible possible. So Riz and I we love talking about Top G on this show. So how much do you think God played in this movie? Like Jules talks about Ezekiel 25:17 a lot. You know, he's talking about, you know, oh, this was God coming down and you know, saving us from these bullets. You know, so how much do you think God was a part of this?
You know, Tarantino doesn't really talk about God much in his work, but kind of something funny about it on that route. If you watch the movie chronologically, or if you think about the movie and reorder the things chronologically, Vincent basically has somebody slapping him in his face saying that God is involved with what it is they're doing and you should rethink about what it is you're doing.
Yeah.
And then he denies that. I think he actually denies that maybe three times.
Yep.
And then literally after that, he walks into a situation where he basically starts a fight with a guy for no reason. I believe canonically, I don't know if it's been confirmed by Tarantino, but the guy who keys his car, I believe, is Butch. Again, it's just possible. I don't know if that's been confirmed
no, I understand,
chronologically. Then the guy that ends up killing him is the guy, or the first assignment that he takes from Marcellus Wallace or whatever after taking his wife out, basically. So the first thing he agrees to after that situation is what kills him. Literally the first thing.
That's honestly insane. But how about we move into our Rotten Tomatoes?
I mean, is that God though?
Agree with it.
Seriously, is that God?
That is God. I do agree with that. What do you think, Riz?
I don't know.
You don't know how much God is in this movie?
I don't know. I think it's an analysis of human psychology and different people's reaction to seemingly chaotic events.
Of course, Stork. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
I've watched a lot of Tarantino movies, and something I thought about last night is which of Tarantino's characters have a character arc?
Django.
Who has a character arc in Django?
What do you mean? Who has a character arc in Django?
Like which of Tarantino's characters are well-rounded that go through like an entire development arc? And I don't think a lot of them do. Jules is probably the closest thing we have to a character arc in Pulp Fiction.
Christoph Waltz.
He started as a bounty hunter who just wanted to do a good job and make money. He ended.
No. I'm talking about in the other. Yeah.
That actually is my character. The only one I could think of in Inglourious Bastards with a character arc was the bad guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Literally what I'm talking about, Christoph Waltz.
Yeah. So who else though in a lot of these movies kind of thing have a character arc? And I'm genuinely asking this. And the reason I'm asking this is because I started thinking about like modern films and stuff. And a lot of people like, what impact did Pulp Fiction have on like modern films versus like past films?
Yeah.
Well, like a lot of modern films, like the new Star Wars and stuff, like one of the big complaints we have is that they're not actually going through a hero's journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Tarantino doesn't really have any characters going through a hero's journey. And what you just said was Christoph Waltz, which is a villain going through a hero's journey. And I don't think a lot of them go through any sort of journey. I may be wrong on that. Riz, I mean, you can argue with me, please. Like, this is one of those things that I've thought, and I'm not sure if I'm right about, but I don't think a lot of Tarantino films have character development.
I don't know. Tarantino is not my all-time favorite director of all time. I do find his material interesting. Like, stuff is always happening, so it's fun to watch. The characters can be fun to observe doing their thing. But I don't know.
You were saying, Taylor?
Yeah, I'd never thought about that, but I haven't seen all the Tarantino movies. I'm a few short, but as I kind of marinate on your question, I think you're right. Pulp Fiction especially, it's like everybody in that movie is, in some way, shape, or form like a degenerate, and, it just kind of shows, if you're a degenerate, bad stuff happens to you. Well, and, like, you can even apply that to, like, Hateful Eight. It's like they're all just, frontier thugs and whatnot. They all meet a frontier thug's death.
Yeah, but, like, the question of where God is in the film, though, like, the only character who had some sort of character arc in this movie had a revelation essentially through the actions of the film.
God's in the briefcase.
Yeah. I mean,
I thought it was a Bitcoin.
Come on now. All right, how about we move on to the Rotten Tomatoes? Taylor, how about we move on to the Rotten Tomatoes of this movie? See if we agree or disagree with the Rotten Tomatoes. So, the people scored it 96, and the critics scored it a 92. Riz and Stork, do you guys agree or disagree with these sentiments, statements that the peoples and
I find the stories and characters original enough and interesting enough in the execution of the film. I think I mainly agree. I would have put it down more in the 80s.
in the
Personally.
80s?
Yeah,
In the 80s,
in,
wow.
like, the
Okay.
80%.
All right.
What's your
Okay.
heaviest criticism of the film, though? I'm curious.
Yeah, Riz, what's going on? Why don't you like this?
Why do you hate it so much? Why being such? No,
80s good. 80s really good. Come on.
Stork, do you agree with this statement?
Nah, 90s is probably honestly where I'd put it, because
Yeah.
if you look at other movies like Snatch, or you look at what was it, Crash or whatever that was made later in the 90s, early 2000s, or if you look at what is it? What's the movie that's played backwards? I believe it's Memento or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Memento or whatever plays backwards. I think people wouldn't have been okay with some of those formats of films unless this happened. So, in terms of just groundbreaking, like just movies, like I got to give it a pretty good like critic score from that point, and from an audience enjoyment part. I mean, people love this movie, so it's got to be in the 90s. I don't know if what it's at is where it should be. I don't think it should be high 90s. I'm not saying that this should be. I mean, this is an aggregation on Rotten Tomatoes, so low 90s is probably where I'll give it.
Well, we do a couple things on this show, Stork.
Yeah.
We do a thumbs up, thumbs down rating.
Oh,
A
definitely
1 out of 20, 1 or 20.
1
you know,
or
just-
20, not 1 out
got-
of 20.
We got the 20 or we got the 1, and then we got the 1 through 7. People do 1 out of 10 or 1 through 10. No. We do 1 through 7 on this show.
He's got it right there. You need to go get your little thing.
He does. It's literally right
you.
behind
Go get
him.
it. Yes.
It's literally right behind you, Stork. You see those things? T-Bone was at the very, very first event with Stork, getting these things. And I just want to ask Stork.
But I have 2.
I literally have 7 of them.
I also have
I
several.
literally told Jessica, I'm just like, I'm taking 7 of them. She's like, oh, you can have as many as you want. I'm just like, thank you.
Shout out, Jessica.
Shout out, Jessica. Gotta find the other one.
Oh yeah, we'll go with that.
So
what do you want?
oh, here it is. Ooh, this is the one. This is the one that I got signed.
Oh, I know.
Ooh, and then I got Andrew and Brando to sign these, and then Kellen drew Dick.
The people who you had signed them and I had a conversation about signatures and like if they're supposed to be closer to the one, or like how you feel about signatures and how like many you've done. I have signed many things in my time.
Stork, did you sign my skateboard?
No, I didn't, because I wasn't there when you got the skateboard.
That's literally not even true. You were there.
He was
No, I wasn't.
not at the. He was at the May one. He wasn't
I
at
went to
the
the first
August
one.
and September ones.
Everybody else is trying to copy me,
Or
trying to be
July
like
and August.
cool, going to all
Fine,
of these
whatever.
other ones. Nah.
Fine, whatever. Stork.
That
I'm
was
gonna
the
have
night Maddie pushed you down
all
the stairs.
skateboards. That's right.
There was
I'm gonna
no
have
skateboard.
the skateboard that says "Don't be gay."
Just kidding, Maddie. We know you didn't really push him down the
Maddie
stairs.
literally pushed me down the stairs, and
Nope.
Stork was there. Was he there? Stork, were you there
No,
at that time?
I was there, and you were not
Oh,
pushed
no.
down the stairs.
I was pushed down the stairs. I'm going to go on record and say Maddie pushed me down the stairs again. Maddie.
I was
and then she
hoping we were
pushed
going to
me,
make it through
and
this
then-
whole episode without a thing about T-Bone going off about the stairs, but
and
No.
then
What-
and then she pushed me into traffic. There's a video of her pushing me into traffic. It was played on this show.
that
I
happened.
just
when it was
wish that
staged.
T-Bone would understand the metaphor here, and it's that T-Bone can't be pushed downstairs. He can only be pushed upstairs.
What does
I
it
can't
mean?
fall
Anyhow.
upstairs. I'm not Joe Biden.
I think it means that this movie was a 20, a thumbs up, and a 5.3.
A 5.3 out of 7. Riz. Okay. Stork, what do you got? 0, 1 out of 7. What do you got?
No, I'm not doing 1 out of 7 thing. I'm
No?
doing it's a 20. It's right there.
Yeah, I know, but like you have to one 1 to 7. What are you gonna rate it?
T-Bone demands 3 different ratings.
Yes.
I
on
do.
3
I
different
demand
scales.
3 different ratings.
Each movie gets 3 scores.
I give it 5 storks out of a duckling's nest.
Got it. Okay, so 5 out of 7. Okay, yeah. And then
No.
we got a
That's-
20.
So
We got a
not
20,
at
yeah,
all.
from you. I understand that. And then you got a thumbs up, obviously, because you were just
Yeah,
like,
thumbs
T-Bone, this is a
up.
good movie.
It's a 7. It's a 7.
It's a 7 out of 7?
No, yeah, it's a 7.
Okay, so I'm going to say it is a double 20. This is the first time I'm ever doing this, guys. This is a double 20. Okay.
It's because he got both of them out, so he has them there. Anyhow, it's a 20.
2 thumbs up and a 7 out of 7, guys. This is the very, very first 7 out of 7, I think, ever on the show.
There you go.
And for season 2, guys, the very, very first episode of season 2, we're going to go over the entire first season of like, what were the scores? You know, were the movies trash? Like, what we like, what we didn't like, and it's gonna be a great time. It honestly, this is gonna be a great time. Like, the season finale for this season is gonna be absolutely phenomenal. But the season premiere for season 2 is gonna be even more phenomenal.
Mm.
So don't. I'm gonna help you pull those scores, and we're gonna have a great time. That's exactly
Yeah,
what
okay.
we're gonna do. Okay.
Because I've been tracking it since you asked me to, but
Thank
going back and watching all the
I know.
episodes
I'm
again,
going
that's
back,
a lot of
and
work.
I'm going back, and we're gonna write it all down. Okay, calm down. Calm down.
I am calm.
You're making me so stressed. You're
I am
That's
stressing
why you
me
guys are
out.
having an end to season 1, so you have time to go back and watch everything
Right.
and find out what the scores of everything.
It's literally we're gonna put it into AI, and then it's just gonna work. Okay.
Also, someone might be getting their face chopped up during that 3-week break.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds
We're
a
gonna have some
little-
surgery. We're
that
gonna have
sounds a
some surgery.
little-
I'm gonna look.
little
I'm
weird.
gonna look even more beautiful.
You're gonna go Mickey Rourke on things.
No,
Gross.
I'm just gonna do some modeling, and I'm gonna look better. Thank you. But guys, let's move into our very, very next segment, guys. You already know, called Sound Check. Let's roll that bump. So, like I just said, we're going over Mike Snow. So, Riz, take us away.
It's actually my eye snow. Okay,
Huh?
2 eyes.
I thought it was Meek Snow.
My eye.
Okay, who is this? Who is this?
I pulled the info directly from this Wikipedia page, so everyone please pay attention. I worked very, very hard on this breakdown.
You worked at least
My
as
Ike
hard as a
Snow.
5th grade student report.
Is a Swedish indie pop band formed in 2007. Formed by Bloodshy and Avant and American singer Andrew Wyatt. Skip a few lines. T-Bone or it's Taylor. They've worked with lots of artists, and in 2004, while working on writing a pop album for Britney Spears, Carlson and Winberg met the third band member, American songwriter Andrew Wyatt. So they met back in 2004. They formed Mike Snow in 2007. And if you skip on down a little bit more, you'll see what Pontus Winberg said about the name. When we sat down to come up with a name, one of us got an email from a mutual friend by the name Mike Snow. We liked it and added the extra I because we liked the look of it. Isn't that such an artist thing to do? You're like, that's a name, let's use that, and we can add an I. So there you go. There's a little backstory on this group.
Dude, what? They're like, oh, we're gonna name it Mike Snow, but like we're gonna be a little bit different, so we're gonna add an extra I.
Yeah.
All I can think of right now is the Wii Sports intro where your knee comes up.
Yeah, Wii Sports. So now, without without playing any of the music, we are now going to go over a couple of their songs and music videos because that is how we format
Their
this thing.
songs? What Riz, what was like their favorite song that like you think it was?
Well, I like this one. It's called Genghis Khan.
Genghis
And-
Khan? No.
This has an incredible music video because what you have here
Okay.
is like a James Bond scenario. So you have
Okay.
like the James Bond character on
Yeah, I was going to ask if they're in Dr. Evil's lair.
kind of but it's played like the villain and the Bond character are like back and forth lovers, kind of.
They're back and forth lovers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one's the top?
I
Which
think
was
he
the
is
bottom?
because he's standing currently.
Which one's the gimp? Oh, wait, wrong segment.
Anyway, so they
I
do
like
this
how we
really
didn't
cool.
even talk about that whole thing. Like, just the whole, just no.
I can't
yeah,
let us
no,
talk about
I
Pulp Fiction
definitely-
and not at least bring it up.
Yeah.
Well, like, there's so many other things we didn't talk about, like the Rumble. Anyhow, music, go.
Yeah, so the song is about the guy, like a guy that is hooking up with someone,
Hooking up
and
with Baldy?
is like
Luther?
super jealous. Is like super jealous of this person they're hooking up
happened to
with,
his
even
face,
though they're
bro?
not loyal to that person.
Now, this is a nice scene because I always wondered what Dr. Evil's home looked like. Like, does his wife make
No.
him breakfast?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
So he's in
Scotty
this
Dillon.
lavender marriage with this chick, and
Okay. Yeah.
he's fighting with his internal demons, right?
Yeah.
And now he comes and he does this dramatic dance, and he's trying to decide if he's gonna let his nemesis go or not. You know,
His
he just has so many
nemesis.
feelings.
Oh, wow.
Th-
Oh
this
yeah,
James
because he
Bond
just wants to
character.
like do all the things to his nemesis, you know.
Right,
Yeah, of
because it
course.
really he wants to be with this man, right? And these are
Okay.
some of the lyrics. Okay,
Okay.
I get the lyrics go. I get a little bit Genghis Khan. I don't want you to get it on with nobody else but me. With nobody else but me. And it repeats. So, you know who Genghis Khan is?
I do know who Genghis Khan is. Like apparently like a couple percent of the population is related to the man or something like that.
Genghis Khan killed so many people that you can find in the archaeological layers of soil a reduction in carbon in the atmosphere because he killed so many people that all the carbon got locked up in the soil.
So he was the original WEF?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's the WEF?
Yeah.
I don't know. This isn't a
What,
political
where have you
show.
been for
Anyhow,
the
keep
last
going.
5 years, T-Bone?
That's a really good question. I don't know.
Anyway, so now he let the James Bond character off the table. Now they're dancing. They're kind of doing the Lindy Hop here, or like the Charleston. That's what that's called. And now I guess he kicked the wife out of the house.
Look how happy he is.
And they're like, now they can finally be together, right? And the twist at the end is that now his wife is pissed off and she's spying on them from a distance, and she's kind of dressed like Wonder Woman because now she's jealous and she wants to be back with the golden nose guy. So
Those kids
this is
don't
her
mind
right
having
at the
two
end.
dads one bit.
Wow. What? Wow. Okay.
There she is. Yeah, she's mad.
Oh, she's
mad.
definitely mad, bro. Oh, she's
Yeah, yeah.
So I
totally
guess
mad.
what part of this do we want to analyze here? Because
I that's a really good question.
We're just appreciating it.
We're appreciating it. I do
Yeah,
like
we're
that because
appreciating it.
I get a little Genghis Khan. I get a little bit Genghis Khan. I don't want you to get it on with nobody else but me. Come on now.
Yeah.
Obviously, bruh.
well, that's not historically what happened with Genghis Khan at all.
Didn't he have like 20,000 wives or something like that? I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's more than just that. I mean, I don't even know where to start on this. Like one,
He
Genghis
conquered
Khan,
like so much or something.
like originally historically, like his wife or whatever was kidnapped, and like
Oh,
the
dude, for
disgrace of
real?
everything. Yeah, the disgrace from what happened with his wife and Mongolian culture was one of the things that set him off to go kill the other like tribe or whatever. And then once they started that, it basically became a blood feud where this guy went and basically became the Khan of the entire Mongolian Empire. And then like somebody next door was starting some, trash. And so he went and conquered them. And it just kept going. And it literally all started with the neighboring tribe like stole his wife and his mom, or just his wife. I can't
And you
remember.
never knew if the son that she was pregnant with was his or not, but he did raise that son
Yeah.
as his own.
He did raise the son, but like literally somebody messing with a dude's wife is what started this.
Don't mess
And
with
so,
no dude's wife, bro.
And he
Don't
also
mess
had
with
like
another
a childhood
dude's
friend
wife,
that
bro.
ended up being one of his greatest enemies, and they fought, and he
Yeah.
kicked that guy's ass, and then he tried to like
There's
basically
a whole
pardon
bunch of
him.
historical- Here's the other question I got for you. Do you think he was white or Asian?
It says he was Mongolian.
But one of the historical documents says he had red hair and a red beard.
I think there was one historical document, The Secret History of Mongolia.
And there's one historical document that says something completely different. But when he came to the West, when he it was one of the other cultures that they went and took over. They were like, yeah, he's a white dude, red hair, red beard.
Fascinating.
Did he invent Mongolian beef?
I don't know, but whoever invented Mongolian barbecue, like the whole thing where you take it to the big stove in the center and they dump it on and they dice that up and then they feed it to you, shit's so amazing.
I am a fan.
Anyhow,
But yeah, so great music video, very cinematic, fun to watch, and the song is a bop.
I
It's
did
a
listen to
boppin'.
the song.
She
The
says
song's
it's
not
a
bad.
bop.
And
Yo,
it's a bop.
She says it's a
It's
bop.
if you ever been in like a dramatic situationship, it's fun to jam to, because you're
Did
like,
you just say situationship?
yeah, yeah, they happen.
They do, and they're not fun.
There's
Stay
a
away from
channel
them.
called Homath you should probably go check out. Anyhow,
Shout out to Homath.
I don't know
I'm a
what that
fan.
means.
It's amazing.
The next song we're covering is called "Animal."
Animal.
It's
All right, talk to me about what is this?
It's a very different type of feel.
Very, very different kind of feel.
Yeah. You see, they put a lot of work into their music videos, right? They're all very cool and nice. And some of the lyrics to this one:
Is
I
this
change
2020
shapes
mass
just to hide
propaganda?
in this place, but I'm still an animal. Nobody knows it but me. When I slip, yeah, I slip. I'm still an animal. What do you think that means, T-Bone? What does that feel like?
What does what feel like? Huh?
I change shapes just to hide in this place, but I'm still an animal.
You're an animal? T-Bone literally has so much energy that like I've been told that like I'm like one of those like golden retriever or something. I don't know.
Yeah. This is a song about
Am I
not being
free or am I
authentically
tied
yourself,
up?
because maybe you're ashamed of who you are. Maybe you feel like people wouldn't really like you.
You think I'm ashamed of who I am? I am T-Bone.
I don't know, maybe if you listen to this song, you might relate to it. It might feel.
I'm going to ask a question earlier that we asked during the movie portion of this, and that is, where's God in this?
I don't know. You tell me.
Probably in the chord progressions. And the next song is called Paddling Out. This one sounds a lot like David Bowie, and I remember this one because it used to play on the local radio station, and it would play in the building that I worked in. And every time it played, I would get kind of annoyed. So I kind of got sick of this song. I didn't even realize it was the same music group. But one of my favorite lines is, "There is someone here who laughs too hard at everything." Have you ever felt that way, T-Bone? Like,
Have I
you're
ever
in a
felt that way?
place-
No, I have not.
Like, why is that person laughing so hard?
Because they're
What's
laughing at
going on
T-Bone.
here? Maybe. And this guy looks like the dude. See, this is what I'm
He
talking
looks
about.
like the Big Lebowski.
He does. He does. Coen
He looks
Brothers
like
can
a
beat
Dollar
out
General Big
Tarantino
Lebowski.
any day.
And then these people look like Dollar Tree Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Yeah. I was just about to say I didn't know the Ghostbusters was going to show up here.
Yeah.
Oh, look, someone's getting chopped up. Lucky him.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Yeah,
is
I
George
wouldn't show
Washington in
too much
this?
of this on this. Anyhow, yeah,
Let him
I
go.
wouldn't show much more of this. Just
Says, you say,
Yeah,
isn't
no
it hard
more. No
paddling
more.
out?
We're good. We're
Paddling
good.
out.
No more.
Are those pancakes full of human meat?
I don't know, and I do not
I have
care,
no
and I
idea.
don't want to find out.
But
these are
this
the
song,
worst meat pies in London.
They were
Yeah.
meat pies. They were the very.
I will say that after I got over, like, I left those jobs that I was trapped in, and I came back and listened to the song again later. I liked it a lot better. I will say that.
I will say that
and-
Trump Tower has the best meat pies.
Does it? Oh God! All right. My trigger is the next one.
But I want to stay and talk about the cannibalism.
I do not. But look,
Yes.
now we've got another very kind of cinematic, like you could be watching a movie, right? You got this boardroom, guys looking around. This is the same James Bond guy, so he must be one of the members. I actually don't know the names and the faces, but this is a song about being in love with this woman, I think. Whoa, that's very sensual. So, actually, I don't know this song as well.
Wow. Okay, Marilyn Monroe. Okay. So the chorus,
That looks-
So Riz. So the chorus is like, "Baby, let's forget the money. Forget the money.
Yes.
Where you winning, baby? You could chase the sun. You got me gunning. Pull my trigger." I mean, like, I was told that. I mean, I'm pretty good at pulling people's triggers.
Really?
Oh yes.
That
Oh
is
yes.
fascinating.
I'm very good at setting.
That
people
is
off.
fascinating.
What is it that Alex Stein always calls about you?
I'm not gay. Literally, I just
This
have a
looks like-
vest, and I look so amazing in this vest. And this man is just like, T-Bone, you're gay. And I'm like, dog, literally,
I think what we really need to come to terms with is the fact that Alex Stein is wishing.
is
His
wishing.
girlfriend's pretty cute though. But I mean, T-Bone's giving him the ammo. He just said he's good at pulling people's triggers.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it looks like this guy is trying to decide
What?
if he's gonna set off a nuclear bomb or not, and there's like a big red button, and they've got like the red phone. These are all very classic symbols for nuclear war. Anyway, and the last music video I wanted to look at is for Black and Blue, and I picked these specifically because they had the best visuals, I thought. And they have very similar vibes. It's kind of like, look at this guy being all grungy and stuff. Wasn't he in the previous music video?
I don't think it's the same guy who was the
Similar
Big Lebowski
character.
guy.
Similar.
Yeah, similar character. Similar vibe.
Yeah. And some of the lyrics to this one. How long has it been? Shall we get into it again? Excuse our disgrace. We've had no time to paint the place. The dog is always barking at the mailman. All right, so. Cool. I won't waste your time with my revelation.
You're not
Hello,
gonna
my
waste
friend.
my time with
I see you're
Black
back
and Blue.
again.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Waste me.
Hey world, I'm tired of this black and blue. So it seems like this is kind of about a very mundane day-to-day life. Dogs always barking at the mailman. They paint
Why are you always barking at the mailman,
Yeah.
Taylor? Why are you always barking at the mailman?
Why?
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm not even allowed to yell. I'm definitely not barking.
I'm sorry, but most of this music doesn't have the best lyrics.
Yeah, I'm not.
You
yeah,
have to
I pulled
listen
my
to it.
trigger.
Yeah, I listened to the one song earlier with the whole
Mm-hmm.
Genghis Khan bit and everything. I just feel maybe I'm missing something here because
Genghis
maybe-
Khan is
maybe music
amazing.
it's
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
I just feel that I'm missing something here that and I guess is again is the tone, the beat, the arrangement, something. But yeah.
Genghis
Also,
Khan.
can we
Genghis Khan is
rewind a
like,
second? You said the Coen Brothers films will beat any Tarantino film.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely,
Have you seen Honey
1000%.
Don't yet?
Have what?
Have you watched Honey Don't?
No.
Honey Don't. It's not a
All
good movie.
right.
No. Yeah. I'm just.
Honey,
Uh,
don't watch it.
That's what I was just
Aw.
literally saying.
Honey, don't watch it. Why can't T-Bone watch it?
I mean, you can if you want, but I'm just saying it's
Not a
not
good
a
movie?
movie like
You're gonna have a bad
Got
time.
it. Got
it's
it.
it's people trying to be transgressive because they got butt hurt over Trump winning again. That's what this movie's about.
Ah.
I wish I was joking, but like it looks to me like what happened was at the beginning or when they started to shoot the movie, they found out Kamala Harris was going to be the candidate, and they were like, "Well, we're screwed. Let's just throw everything we can in here against Trump." And that's literally what happened. It's just a horrible.
Does anybody
movie.
know
I
where
might
she's
like
at
it.
right now? No offense.
I did
no
not vote
offense.
for
Like,
Trump.
Drinking.
does anybody know where she's at right now? Like,
Where who is?
that woman who ran for president.
Kamala Harris? Oh,
Yeah, that one.
she
Is she drinking?
yeah. Well, every time she's somewhere, she kind of seems a little inebriated. We'll just put it that way. I don't have anything against people not voting for Trump. Like that's not a problem for me. But the degree to which this movie goes out of its way to demonize and put people like on that side in that vein.
I mean, like, I just
I don't know if I've
have
even
something
heard of this
against
movie.
alcoholics. That's
It's
that's
recent.
just me.
Came out a couple of months ago. It's got Aubrey Plaza and what's her name? Who's oh, I always forget this woman's name. Hold on a second. As soon as I see her last name, I'm going to be like, that's what it is. But Margaret Qualley, which is her mom, is oh hell. Now I'm not going to think about
Margaret
what it is.
Qualley is gorgeous.
Well, I don't have
just
anything wrong with her, but she I mean, be honest, she's mostly pretty because her parents, Andy McDowell.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the apple's going to fall far from that tree kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Her anyhow, movie wise, she's great. But again, the whole thing there, just Ethan Coen he can just.
I like their style. I like their writing. I don't know. I've always
It
preferred.
was not a good movie. It's not
Sure.
a good. Go watch this movie and then watch Pulp Fiction again and tell me which is a better movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't think I have the patience to watch Pulp Fiction again.
Again.
That's fine. The only Quentin Tarantino whole catalog that I've never seen is Jackie Brown, probably. But anyhow,
I watched it once and I was altered. I didn't really track it. I didn't really get what it was about. It just was totally lost on me. But
it's all good.
Hateful
But either
Eight
way,
is wonderful. Django Unchained is wonderful.
Oh yes, I will say Django. Django's very, very good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. She made the comment about the Coen brothers though, and I was reading right at the lyrics. Hold on, I want to make sure I get this right. I was reading through My Trigger, and it was like, but murder ain't your thing. You just shoot to thrill. But if you did, you put you in my will. And I'm like, this entire song only has.
Well, I like Animal.
8 lines.
Animal's my favorite, and then Genghis Khan is a close second. And Genghis Khan has an incredible music video. I used to play that thing on. I used to play that thing on repeat in 2017.
On repeat?
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
That's absolutely insane. Hey,
Freaking
hey Riz. Hey Riz.
jamming.
How about we move on to our last segment? How about that?
I would love that. I would love
Oh
to
my
do
gosh,
that.
I'm so excited. Stork, are you ready to move on to our last and final segment of the night?
Sure.
All right, guys, this is where we go into the reaction segment where we find 3 or more viral videos and we dissect them in a very, very fun and frivolous way. So we got to make sure that they're funny, not idiotic, but also culturally relevant, whatever, and not political. Like we were just talking about, the
Sorry.
person who was the woman president.
Sorry. I
whatever.
know.
I don't know.
Get it?
I don't know. I don't like alcoholics. That's just me. I don't like alcoholics. Okay, but Stork, are you ready? Are you ready to roll the bump? I'm gonna teach you how to roll the bump. You gotta wind it up, and then throw it.
And I gotta feel it. If I don't feel it, I'm not gonna hit the button. And we'll sit here all night.
Yeah, we gotta wind it up, and then we gotta throw it. So in with the good, out with the bad. Doing the Bill dance, feel the flow. Okay, got it. Is that how you want this?
You got to say let's roll that bump though too.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is probably going to be one of the more creative ones you've seen. So I'm just
so ready.
Know. Okay, ready? So let's roll that bump.
I am overwhelmed with how cool that was.
I like it. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Stork, for rolling that bump in a
I did. I rolled the bump. I literally
fashion.
rolled the bump.
But guys, if you'd like to send these videos to us so that we can record or put them in our recording so we can react to them, send them to Taylor. Where are they sending them to?
Send them to me on Twitter at TaylorLorenzEX.
That's
send
right.
them to T-Bone and
is
Sarah
right.
because
I don't
they're
want to
reacting. And we want a real, raw, live reaction.
Yes. That is exactly how we're doing it. So the very, very first.
Okay, so this
video.
one's a little longer than we usually play. I got it set up to 1.5 speed. This is I'll let you read it.
What a fully automatic gay space communism Thanksgiving would look like. We're talking about communism and being gay.
This is it's all processed. Okay. It's all gross. It's disgusting.
Mama, you've been busy this morning.
Josh, I can use some help.
What you want me to work on?
Why don't you start on ham for me?
I'm always on ham duty. What's going in this thing?
My mayonnaise turkey is...
Oh. What's this jelly?
It just looks like depression.
It just might be like the juices that come from the ham. You want that, okay?
Oh, it's frozen solid.
Here, I'll slow
Oh
it down.
God, that woman is so done.
It's still on the bone, though.
I hate mayonnaise. Oh my God. Mayonnaise turkey. I'm in hell.
This is cheating. This is cheating.
How is that cheating?
How is that
Definitely.
cheating, bro?
Oh,
She
God.
did not just ask how is that cheating, bro?
This is a bit. It's a sketch. It's not real.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
believe it. I don't.
Exist.
I almost forgot
Maybe it's
about
not, but these people exist. It's so sad.
It's already in the syrup. So we don't have
I've
to
never seen anyone in my life smear a raw chicken with mayo.
It is not a name.
I
So
want-
gross.
I want
my favorite kind
to
of bread.
throw up. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Lacking.
The
Oh,
Hawaiian
okay,
rolls.
okay. They got the Hawaiian rolls. Okay, they got the Hawaiian rolls. All right, that's good.
It's not a zero. It's not a zero.
Sweet potatoes.
Oh, Lord. Are they
Stinking.
done? They stinking.
Yes.
How do you what?
Can
that
someone
milk?
take this kitchen away from this woman?
Well, it's all
What? What?
I do kind of want a bucket of nacho cheese. That sounds amazing, though.
Ew! That looks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that looks so disgusting.
Taylor, this is stressing me out.
That's good.
Does it need some more cheese?
It's almost over.
I mean, I
Thank
wouldn't be
God,
more
because
cheese.
that can't go on much longer.
What if we just put a
One more
layer of
minute.
cheese across
Not
the
even.
top?
No, not another spoonful.
Yes! Yes! More cheese.
This
Oh
Thanksgiving,
my gosh.
we're serving up to the whole
Ham,
family what's
pineapple,
really
we've got
important.
turkey, we got macaroni.
Cancer.
We've got
Yes.
sweet potatoes.
Look, y'all,
Bread,
times
which
are
I can
tough.
put
We're not
tomorrow
trying to
while
be like
Thanksgiving,
judgy.
and
You know,
make the eggs tomorrow.
We don't have
But,
time to be
oh, man,
judgy.
This is rough. No, we're not trying to be
Yeah.
judgy.
And everything
And then
else.
everybody else
But this is rough.
Yeah.
Look at what's under that fridge at the door.
Please don't put nacho cheese on
Look,
anything.
look
for
at what's on the
Thanksgiving.
floor.
Wait.
Under the
What's on the
fridge.
floor? Wait, hold on. What's on the floor? Go back.
Like a stain, like
Like that's
juice, like refrigerator juice.
And everything
And
else.
then everybody else.
somebody take this kitchen away from this woman and never let her have another one.
Do you think the rest of the house looks like that? I do.
Yo, isn't it supposed to be like a sense of like women are supposed to be in the kitchen and like making food and such? Like this woman needs to stay away from the kitchen. Just get this
gonna put it
woman
another way
away
for
from
you
the
people.
kitchen.
Do you know who
so-
Asmongold is?
Oh, Asmongold's great.
I
We
don't
loved
think
Roach
he would
King.
go to this house because it's probably too dirty.
Oh Lord, have mercy. That's
Okay. So we got a little ahead of ourselves with Thanksgiving, but we're gonna
Just gonna
stick
throw
with
that out.
spooky season. I'll let T-Bone read the next
a
one, but now we're
dance.
gonna fast
So
forward to
scary. They
we're gonna
scared
do 2
themselves.
Halloween
Guys,
videos.
guys. T-Bone is a breakdancer, and I have been for my entire life. And when I say I know how to dance, I know how to dance. Okay, I'm going to
He knows
tell.
how to
I'm gonna.
dance so hard he breaks it.
Here's another easy dance for Halloween. Step, tap, step, tap. Scare, scare. Here's another easy dance.
They went down the steps.
Yes. Is that person dressed as a tampon? I don't know what the costume's supposed to be, or a maxi pad.
No. I think I know what that is. That's one of
Jules
the
would say he
Among
is
Us.
dressed like a
That's one of the Among Us ghosts.
Okay, that was actually going to be my next guess.
Scare.
She looks like she enjoys Taylor Swift.
No.
Bro. And I'm gonna say this one last time. I hate T Swizzle. That woman grew up in my city, my hometown. All right. She's like, oh, I'm not from T-Bone's hometown. Yes, you are from T-Bone's hometown. Okay. You grew up here. I literally know where you grew up. My mom's boss grew up right next to you. Okay. And her daughter was your best friend as when you were younger. Okay. I know this because y'all have pictures together. Okay.
She has no idea who
and this
you are.
chick, bro. I've seen these photos, bro. All right, you can't deny this, T Swizzle. Okay, but
I'm sorry,
T-Swizzle ran.
T Swift doesn't acknowledge your hometown, T-Bone. I'm
She
sorry.
doesn't, bro. Dude, there was this little girl dying. Her name was like Lainey Brown or something. She had like cancer or whatever, alopecia or something. I don't know. And she was like 6 or 7, 8 or 9. I don't know. And like she was dying, right? And like her one and only wish was to meet T Swizzle. And like she couldn't. And like a couple hours before she died or whatever, she got on like a FaceTime call with her or whatever. I don't know. But like T Swizzle, you literally could have gone to see this little girl before she died, but you know what? No.
I got things I could say about this, but I'm leaving it alone.
Okay, let's go on to our next one. Are you guys ready? Okay.
This one's also
So
a little longer.
Michael Myers versus Jason. I am do. Wait, who is it? It's okay. Okay, so that's Michael Myers, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Michael. He's just chilling, bro. Yo, hey, you're gonna be in here, huh? I don't get it. But, oh,
It's
there's
cute.
Jason. Oh, dude,
yeah,
wait.
it's cute. Cutting back and forth like that and just doing different stuff. I mean, yeah, sure.
Yo, they're just playing cards, bro. Yo, they're playing.
I like the table flip. Shout out to Misa, table flip expert.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
All right.
bro. It's like 2 serial killers who are like our best buddies, and they're just like, oh my gosh, you killed that person. Oh my gosh, I killed this person. That's so messed up, bro. Why are you guys not laughing?
I thought it was
I'm
cute.
too tired. I'm too tired
I
for this.
thought it was good for Halloween. I'm sorry,
Okay.
they can't all be 10s.
Oh, okay, fine. All right, the next
I
one.
liked
The
it.
next one.
Thank you, T-Bone.
I
Thank
may
you
or
for
may not
validating
do
me.
something once a week with memes, and I've just
Okay. When your Amazon bill costs more than the Amazon bill, huh?
Let me tell you, when I worked for Amazon, I used to fall on people's steps all the time. There's probably so much footage of me doing this kind of thing.
No.
And they're gonna expect him to keep going
When
too.
I have to sit there and
He's gonna have to sit on the
Oh my
phone
god.
and get an insurance claim. It takes forever.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're
He'll
like,
get a drug
Yo,
test
he
too.
just
maybe not the drug test. Maybe.
No, they need it for
I
their
never got
insurance,
one.
'cause if he's baked, they're not going to cover her porch. They'll make him do it personally, probably.
I never got
No
one.
problem. No problem. No problem.
I
But
ran
did you
over
destroy
somebody's
property?
light fixture. Yeah, I ran over someone's light
okay.
fixture in the van, and I had to go and leave a note and do a claim. They didn't drug test me.
I know, like utility men, like they'll have to get drug tested for something as simple as like a bee sting or anything like that. Even if someone like rear ends them, just because insurance is that picky over it.
Amazon's not that organized.
Like, oh, you got
No.
stung by a bee. You must have been messing with it. You must have been high. We see your game. Get high and mess with the bees.
I wish they would do that for alcohol.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I gotta take a picture still.
Yeah.
I'll let my boss know that something like that happened and see if
Okay.
they cover that or not. I'm sure.
No problem.
It's okay.
That is
You
funny.
destroyed my porch, and I'm not worried about it.
I cut on you okay? Do you need some water?
Oh, I did drink a bunch of water. It's just I have arthritis in my heel. And
How hungover are
Bro,
you?
I'm
No,
sorry, bro. No disrespect, but you're like 400 pounds. No disrespect.
I'm still
No
gonna do the-
disrespect.
The reason
Well,
it's
I do
funny that
wonder-
you said I still have to take a picture to me is because I've had pictures where they or they like go out of their way of like, I gotta, it's just funny as shit. Man.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna love the next one.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. UPS saves the day. Okay. What? Not all delivery drivers are
it
the
was
same.
like the small balls, not the big ones, not the red ones, the small ones.
I'm so confused.
Just let it breathe.
I'm very, very confused right now.
Let it breathe.
Oh, what is this? What is this? What is
Oh,
this?
because there's a delivery box.
Oh, you want me to do you the favor? FedEx isn't a good carrier. Look, FedEx. FedEx sucks. I'll put it in for you.
Funny.
Who else sucks? On track, they suck too, but don't worry, UPS is here.
He's a funny guy. He's a character.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you fitted in that delivery box, sir. You did it.
That man's a king. He deserves a raise.
I
Bro,
like the
you
first
did
guy that
not
threw
just
it.
throw that stuff. Wow.
used to
Riz, is
slide
this how
them.
you people do this stuff?
Yeah.
Is this how you Amazon drivers deliver packages? Because
Yes.
if so, I want none of it.
Hey,
Yes.
There's a story from last week. UPS started throwing away packages because it wasn't being cleared through customs. So they literally just started throwing them away.
Bro, insanity. Absolutely, absolutely insanity.
They essentially weren't getting all the paperwork done, so they just started throwing the packages away.
That tracks.
It does. Now, shout out UPS. I know some people
Now
that
that dude, that
UPS.
delivery driver is awesome.
Yo, shout out to him, bro.
Company sucks.
For real. Shout out to him.
Legendary.
But, Riz, Stuart, what did you guys think of our 3 segments that we went over today? From the movie Pulp Fiction to the music segment, Mike Snow, to our final reaction segment. What was your favorite segment and why?
I loved talking about Genghis Khan. I'm gonna listen
I'm
to
sure
it
you
after
did.
we're
Riz,
done.
honestly,
when we're done,
I'm sure you loved talking about Genghis Khan and how
I
you're
loved-
related to him and such, you know?
probably not.
You probably are. You probably are.
I want to think about Mongolian beef some more.
His descendants are primarily Asian. So I'm probably not. I don't have any Asian in me. I've got some Italian and British and
It's going to be
German.
watched by your pastor, right? Because I got a joke here. And I
Yes, T-Bone's pastor does watch this. Yo, shout out Pastor Dave. Bro, shout out Pastor Dave. I love you, buddy. Dude, you are the G, bro. You're not
Stork,
top G.
I think you can tell your joke as long as you don't incriminate T-Bone. If we don't talk about T-Bone and his antics, I think you're okay.
But she said she didn't have any Asian in her, and the question
I-
is would she like any?
I was thinking
Yeah,
that.
you know, I was waiting for someone to say something like that, but
I'm confused.
you disappointed me because you didn't say it. So
I'm
I'm
confused.
trying to be good
Wait,
here. I'm trying to
I'm
be
so
clean.
confused.
I'm trying. It is
T-Bone's
so
confused.
hard. Not right now, literally. But what I'm trying to say is,
Wait,
that
you're
I'm
hard?
trying. It's very difficult.
T-Bone,
Without
that
T-Bone?
wasn't
This is
appropriate.
not that kind of
I'm
show.
so confused.
T-Bone, why would you
I'm
say
literally
something
so
like
confused
that?
right now.
T-Bone, your pastor is watching this.
I'm so confused right now. What is going on?
Look,
Stork is talking about being hard or something? I don't know.
no, I'm talking
Oh.
about things being difficult.
Oh.
Arduous.
Things are so difficult right now.
I understand. He said the word hard, and I'm like, what?
My desk is hard.
You need a flat surface to put things on, like a computer and a mouse.
Whew, I need a cold shower.
Tea.
Coffee.
I need some Alex time, two times caffeine prime grind.
Maybe. Also, I want to be real clear. I'm going to say this just in case anyone sees it. Could we please get some tea in the Casper?
Yo, Casper Cafe. I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna be seeing them in like a week. So like, I will tell Tate, and I will tell them.
I want you to look them straight in the eye and say,
T-Bone wants some tea.
Stork wants some tea.
T-Bone wants some tea. I
T-Bone, you got
want the mint majesty. You know what? Shout out. Okay, you know what? Tiny quick story. T-Bone got some of that mint majesty tea, whatever, the Charlie Kirk tea, whatever. You know, the mint tea with honey or whatever. The Charlie Kirk. You know,
What makes it Charlie Kirk tea?
I don't know. Literally, I guess he got it all the time, and like I guess
Okay.
it's now.
I
his
just-
drink.
I'm
I don't
just
know,
curious.
dude.
You continue.
I literally have no idea. I just got the drink. I tasted it. I'm just like, wow, this is really good. Wow. I gotta get this more often. It is really good.
No,
Okay.
mint tea is solid, man. I like tea with honey. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Have you ever had yuja cha or citron tea?
Did you even tell me what your favorite segment was? Like, did you even answer the question?
We're trying to give you the tea right now.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah. Have you ever had citron tea?
No.
It's good. It's got honey.
You should really
and
give some to
citron.
T-Bone.
I will try to get you.
You know,
some
last time
citron.
you saw him, it was a great time.
It was a very good time.
Dude,
but
I
don't. know
got
if they
to
sold
get
tea
you
there.
food and such. Dude, we had that drink. That was a good time.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
it's
Yeah.
all good.
Stork,
My
could you
favorite
please
segment,
remind everybody where the peoples can find you on the interwebs?
He was about to tell you his favorite
What?
part.
No,
I'm so
it's
sorry.
past now. My favorite segment was when T-Bone asked me for my social. Right there at the end, that was my favorite part. It's going to be the @MadStork
Yes.
91
Yes.
on Twitter. You know, my favorite part of doing this show was the
What
end
happened?
and the way it's wrapped up.
Yeah. No, solid answer.
Literally, Mad Stork, that's literally not even true. You didn't even answer my question from earlier, but okay, fine. Whatever.
T-Bone, what
What
was
happened?
your favorite segment?
Okay, so my favorite segment, honestly, my favorite
Mhm.
segment was the time
Mhm.
where I got to talk to Mad Stork.
Okay.
That
What
wasn't
about you?
part
What
of
about
the
you, Riz?
show.
I already answered.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were
Genghis
talking about-
Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Mongolian beef.
I have a lot of concussions. Okay, I'm so sorry.
We know.
This is why we have a script. But Matt Stork, please remind. Actually, no, you already did that. Riz.
We know.
Riz, can you please remind everybody?
I'm on
where they
X.
can find you.
At Sarah
whoa,
Wrist,
whoa,
I know.
This is a family show. Don't be doing X.
Sarah Ristonko. The end.
Is that it?
I'm not saying
Riz,
anything
is
else right
literally
now.
that it? Is your mom?
I'm not.
Does your
I'm not
mom
saying
think you're
another
funny?
word. I was born at a very young age.
You were born at a very young age. T-Bone was born.
2001.
Yeah, that's
Were you
right.
Were you born in the first age, in the age of elves?
Yes. Okay, guys. My name is T-Bone, and I am the host of the Drive-In, and that is my ex
Or the second
account,
age, when the
T_Bone322.
orcs had man meat.
Taylor, where can the peoples find you on the interwebs?
On Twitter at TaylorLorenzEX. Send me funnies.
Thank
Also,
you so
Stork,
much,
real
Taylor.
quick, I believe the
What
kids
happened?
call it Molly these days.
Who's Molly?
Well, that's a whole different other question. But
Who's
Taylor, my
Molly?
question is, were you born in the age of man meat? Is that what you're after?
No, T-Bone was born in the age of T-Bone.
No, he said Taylor.
Oh, sorry. sorry.
I want nothing to do with man meat.
Okay.
You
But
don't want.
T-Bone
You want
likes
nothing to
man
do with
meat.
man. Okay, get out of here.
Have you ever had
Also,
a
yes.
manwich?
Yes.
Yeah.
A manwich?
It's like a sloppy Joe in a
Manwich.
can.
It was
Interesting.
developed by the orcs in the Third Age.
Who's an orc?
Yes, it
Not
was.
me. Okay, guys, we have some shilling to do. Joey Cannoli, my friend Joe Bob, has a show called Outworld Live. Also called the Joey Cannoli Show. At least I call it the Joey Cannoli Show. He has great people like Nora. He has great people like TJ Rainman. He has amazing, amazing people like Tyler Today News. Shout out Tyler. But next great big shout out is Jessica. Guys, Amphibian Goddess will be on our show for the season finale next week. Guys, it's gonna be a great time. I'm super duper excited for that. Guys, next shout out we have is Chris Noski, who was on our show last week. Guys, if you want to catch that, he is from the Quiet Part Pod on Rumble's, YouTube's, and X everywhere, guys. Go follow him. And last but not least, we have Riz. Tell the people who we have about
My
Spider-Man.
Miguel Archer. He runs Red Block Films out of Maryland. They make Spider-Man fan films. The newest trailer for the Miles Morales fan film has dropped on YouTube, so you can find that by going to Instagram, following Red Block Films, and then looking through the links in their bio. Follow them.
I'm gonna have to do that. I've seen a lot of fan films lately on stuff, and they're pretty awesome. Some of that
Stork, do you
stuff
have any
is
last
pretty
shout outs that you'd like to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on Chris's show sometimes. It's been a while since I've been on Joey's. I haven't done Tyler in a while either. No, I mean, I do have one, but every time I talk about it lately, it's sad because the reason that I'm shouting it out is sad, and I don't want to end the show on a sad beat.
It's okay. T-Bone never ends things on sad beats. I'm always energetic, so I can end it on a good note. You already know.
Well, then I will be sad for a second. Robert Murray Smith was a YouTuber.
Who's that?
He does mechanical engineering.
Okay.
Or he did
Talk to me. Talk to me about him.
He's a great guy, or he was a good guy. Did wonderful videos for about 10 years. Some of the best educational content on YouTube ever. And he was always upbeat, energetic. His videos will probably be played in classrooms for years to come. And he lost his wife about 1.5 years ago. And he apparently was dealing with depression and a whole bunch of other things. And he scheduled a release. This is his channel. I wouldn't play that most recent video, though. Show the most recent video. Pull up the one that's dark right there. Yeah, just pause it right there. Yeah, pause it. The plug that I'll give you with this essentially is not necessarily his channel. Channel's great. I love engineering stuff. It's a wonderful thing. But he scheduled a video for last Friday, and then he took his life on the Thursday before that Friday. He had been dealing with depression and a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to plug necessarily. I'm sure that's a great charity. His family seems really cool, and he was a great guy. But like I said, he lost his wife about 1.5 years ago. And what I am going to plug is find men's shelters that you can donate to. Doesn't have to be that one. He's in the UK. Just find a men's shelter or something that deals with men's mental health that you can kind of give to. One of the things that his family talked about is there's only 2 men's shelter or men's mental health facilities in all of the UK. And it's because every time they've tried to open one, a bunch of people who do not like the fact that there are men's mental health places opening, shouted them down, canceled them, and closed them. And I don't feel that there's enough of those places for men just in general. And after what happened with him, I'm just reminded of the fact that there are a couple of battles, I guess, in the culture war that started from 2015, 2016, that never really got taken care of. And those are probably some things that we still should go out there and look at. So find a charity, find something, find some way for men like that, essentially, to get some help, because he could have really used one. And that's my plug. is that hit me so hard last week that my wife was actually concerned about, because she could just tell something was wrong. And he was probably one of the first YouTube channels I ever subscribed to. I mean, he was it. So in terms of plugging, just find something out there to give or look into that can help men. I'm sorry for being so cheesy with it for a second, but
No,
yeah,
you're
try
all
not
good,
to end on a bad story.
Stork. You're all good. You're all good. And now it's time to go on to a higher note. But thank you very much, Stork, for saying that. Now, going on to this higher note, I will say, to end off that sad note, a good place to do something like this is honestly the house of God, guys. Go to church, find a men's group, find anything, find a Bible. Go start reading your Bible. Literally, just start doing it, man. It's really important. Go find God. And honestly, that is how I'm going to end out that particular statement. But guys, let's end out our show and end it off on a very high note. So guys, go follow us at Roma Nation, guys. That stands for riseofmiddleamerica.com. Remember, guys, Roma Nation is on Rumble, on X, on YouTube's, and Roma Nation explores the rise of Middle America through independent video podcasts that dive into the week's biggest headlines, guys.
With fresh perspectives from independents, libertarians, and constitutionalists. We challenge mainstream narratives to get to the truth. Join the conversation for news, rants, and deep dives into political, social, and cultural events. Thanks for joining us on the drive-in, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. T-Bone, take us away.
Thank you so much, Riz, for ending us out. Guys, like the Riz said, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, your enemies, your lovers, your moms, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, everybody, because remember, he is him, God is him. Praise God. Have a lovely rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye.
Praise God. Bye, guys.